everyone, this is Charm again from Ready to Adult Philippines, a channel about personal finance, entrepreneurship, and adulting how-tos. The Philippines is in the middle of a lockdown and everyone is ordered to stay home. No school, no work. However, as business owners, we still have a responsibility to our business, to our employees and our clients, and to our community. Here are some tips for businesses during COVID-19. First is discuss your business continuity plan with your partners. It's been around 2 weeks now since the community quarantine started, and every 2 weeks you guys should talk about how you can go forward with your business given the update on the situation. What overhead expenses should you retain? How long can you sustain those expenses? How do you communicate this to your internal and external stakeholders, meaning people within your company, your suppliers, as well as your clients and your buyers? And are there any ways to continue operation? Maybe you can do in-house deliveries, bulk orders, online selling, and many more. Once you've asked those questions, another thing to remind yourself and your partners is that cash is really important right now. So don't spend on unnecessary items. Cut back on some departments that doesn't have an immediate need right now. And basically everything that you can do without should take a back seat. Expansions you're planning, renovations, right now even marketing. Strip it down to the bare essentials and see how you can move forward as a company. After you've discussed if you can continue operating or not, next is to figure out how you can help your employees. Right now for employees, there are two options. First is for them to work at home, and the second would be the no work, no pay route. Let's start discussing with the first one. If you can let your employees work from home, here are some tips. First is to have meetings more often. If you had a meeting in the office before once a week, make it 2 to 3 times a week. You can use Zoom and Google Hangouts for video conference, and you can even do call conferences from your phones. The important thing here is to update each other more and to keep each other accountable during the week. Next tip is to have end-of-day updates. You can have this through WhatsApp, Viber, Telegram. I don't recommend having it on Messenger to make a distinction between work and play, because typically everyone associates Messenger with communicating with friends and family. End-of-day updates means that you're telling your team what you've done that day and what you're supposed to do tomorrow. Third one is to lay out your monthly workload and discuss it weekly. Every Monday meeting, maybe you can discuss and review the things that you have to do that week. But having a monthly overview helps to fight procrastination because they know that there's work to be done the next week and the week after that. So they know that they have to get the work done that's assigned this week so that they don't pile on the weeks to come. Another tip is to be reachable and responsive to your employees. Since we're not in one office anymore, communication is more important than ever, and being reachable and replying to them on time is really beneficial for your team. And lastly, it's to inform your clients of your setup and how much work you can still deliver. And I know that most service industries that are allowed to work at home can still go business as usual, but as a business owner, you have to consider that not all your employees are equipped with the right hardware and even Wi-Fi to continue and deliver on time. And communicating this with your clients will manage their expectations. So the other route, opposite from the work at home setup, is the no work, no pay. For smaller businesses, it might not be feasible for you to continue paying your employees without operating. So here are some tips if this is your setup. First option is to release and advance their 13th month pay. A 13th month pay is typically a bonus that's given at the end of the year, and it is equivalent to a 1 month pay if your employee has been with you from January to December. If you can't afford to give out the whole year, and I know it's hard because it's still March, then you can give out either 6 months worth or half of their month's pay, or you can even give out 1/4 of their month's salary, which covers January to May, or the first quarter of the year. Number 2 is to give your employees an option to claim their sick leaves and vacation leaves in advance. So you're legally entitled to 5 sick leaves or vacation leaves, but some companies give out 7, 14, or even 30 days of vacation and sick leaves. Third is to apply for salary subsidization. You as an employer or company are actually responsible for applying for the DOLE, or Department of Labor and Employment's 5,000 financial assistance. 5,000 can go a long way for each employee, so make sure that you apply for this benefit. And number 4, if you're an MSME and you really have a hard time giving advance payments to your employees, then send them a care package. A care package can go a long way. Essentials like rice, noodles, canned goods, bread, and eggs. And if you buy these in bulk and from direct suppliers for your employees, you can get it at a much cheaper price than they can, because they buy it at supermarkets or even sari-sari stores, and those have a markup already. Some of these tips are not a legal obligation that you have to do to your employees, but as partners in business and stakeholders of your business, you have a moral obligation to do so. Okay, now that we've talked about how we can deal and help with our employees, next is how we can be of help to our community. First is to try and supply the demand. For example, you're in the food industry and you can no longer operate and you can't operate from home. Then maybe you can consider donating your supply to the frontliners or the people in need rather than letting them spoil. Or for example, you have a hotel business, then maybe you can consider giving discounts or even free accommodations to those people who need to quarantine themselves from their family. Second is to provide options. Some people don't have the option to go out because they're under quarantine or they don't warrant a pass. So giving them options by providing online or deliveries will help them sustain with their needs. So I've been seeing a lot of people lately who have been personal shoppers for the senior citizens. So they can do their groceries or they can buy it in the markets and deliver it to the people who are staying at home. And we have a community on Facebook called Let's Eat Buy. I will put the link on the description below. You can join that group if you're from Cebu, and you can check out all the food deliveries and groceries services that are available in that group. The third thing that you can do is to donate PPEs. PPEs are personal protective equipments that frontliners really need right now. I know supply is quite low for PPEs right now, like masks, suits, and face shields. So what I've been seeing is a lot of design firms and designers have been making their own and donating these to the hospitals and frontliners in need. I understand that the PPEs needs to be changed every day, and that's why there's a call for donations. I know that donations are not the longest and best form of solution, but it's the best we can do right now. The fourth thing that we can do is to boost morale. As businesses, we can reach out to our online communities. I've been seeing a lot of yoga teachers from Yoga Hub doing free online classes. They do it via IG Live and they take turns. So you can check out their Instagram for their schedule. I've seen a lot of singers and Broadway stars giving out free concerts online as well. If you can't provide free concerts or free online classes, then you can spread positivity. Everyone needs some positivity right now. I know everyone is in a tough spot right now, and these are just some of my personal suggestions and tips for businesses. Having a business myself and going through the decision makings that we had to go through because of this whole pandemic, and I really believe that we can all get through this. And that's it. If you're a business owner as well, please do share some of the things that you've done to cope with COVID-19. Leave them in the comment box down below. And like this video if it helped out. And subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, and I will see you in my next video. It's gonna be about what to do in a recession. So watch out for that. Again, click the notification bell so that you will be notified once I upload that video. Come here. I will introduce you to everyone. Come here, come here. Say hi to everyone. This has been the dog that has been barking a lot and has been disturbing my filming. Say hi to everyone. Again, this has been Charm from Ready to Adult Philippines, and I will see you on my next video.